Welcome back to the Morning Blends Wedding Show. There's something new to the Tucson wedding community that could positively affect every single bride and groom getting married and planning their weddings right here in Tucson.
It's called the Tucson Wedding Connection. Here to tell us more are Michael McCune, Mark Somerset, Molly Fitzgerald, and Ryan Bryan, the panel of the wedding. It's good to have you guys here.
Thanks, it's great to be here.
And Michael, let's start with you.
Sure.
So tell us a little bit about the Tucson Wedding Connection.
Well, the Tucson Wedding Connection is really something that's very unique to Tucson. In fact, it's pretty much unique to just about anywhere. But the heart really begins very simply with a website that's geared to be a hub for all things wedding here in Tucson. So it will contain services, articles, and interesting stories for brides and grooms for planning their wedding, as well as it'll have a calendar of events and activities with bridal fair listings and pretty much anything that's of interest to brides and grooms happening here in Tucson. It's going to be on that connection.
And not only the website, but you guys also have a Facebook.
That is really the most powerful aspect of the Tucson Wedding Connection, and that's what we're really most excited about it. It's really a Facebook group that's absolutely none other. Not only can brides and grooms log in and share stories and events and activities and all the things that are fun going on with their wedding, but they can post questions about virtually anything under the sun in regards to planning their wedding, and they can get live, instant answers from a panel of wedding professionals right here in Tucson, and that's what really makes it unique, powerful, and exciting, and we know that brides and grooms are absolutely going to love that.
Well, and is there a charge for such an amazing service?
You know, that's the best thing of it all. It's absolutely free. There's no charge to the brides and grooms at all. In fact, we want it to be so easy for them to join and get on board that we don't even ask for any information whatsoever. It's as simple as clicking on a link. We don't ask for contact information, names, phone numbers, or anything. We want their experience just to be fun and hassle-free.
And what if they're worried about maybe marketers or salespeople, or maybe that's why there's the no-cost portion of it?
Sure. Absolutely not. Now, of course, undoubtedly, there will be somebody who might sneak on board and attempt to do that, but we'll catch on to that the moment they make their first post.
They'll keep a close
They'll get
eye.
removed. Absolutely.
And so how profoundly do you think this is going to affect couples in helping them plan their wedding?
Well, I think it's just something that's absolutely can't help but help their weddings, because one of the most difficult challenges of all in planning a wedding is having access to not only the knowledge and the services that they need, but being able to have it in a timely manner and being able to get it where they're not feeling pressured in some way from a particular service for any of that knowledge or that info, and we're here to give it to them absolutely free.
Well, Michael, you brought like a panel of people to kind of back you up. Who have you brought with you?
Absolutely. Well, this is a portion of our panel of our wedding pros. We have wedding DJ Mark Somerset with CE Entertainment. We have Molly Fitzgerald with Peace of Mind Event Planning, and Ryan Bryan with Ryan Bryan Photography. So one of the things that we really wanted to be able to do with this group was be able to offer some various perspectives, so that, for example, if a bride was to post a DJ question, she wouldn't simply be hearing from me. She would also be hearing some great advice and some great information from DJs like Mark Somerset.
Thanks, Michael. The knowledge and experience from our panel of experts is really a great experience for our brides and grooms, because brides can go on there and feel safe, and they can log in and they can ask questions from us and get the answers that they need.
And so what makes a really good DJ set at a wedding? What would you say?
I would say the flow. For my experience, the flow is the #1 part of the wedding that really hammers on making it a true success. And for DJs such as myself, not being just the DJ, but a master of ceremonies and a director as well, is key points.
Master of ceremony. And Molly, why be a part of this brand new website and Facebook group?
Well, when you're planning a wedding, it can become very stressful. There's many details that you have to be concerned about. So this group presents an opportunity for those brides and grooms that are busy with their jobs and their normal day-to-day lives. Gives them a chance to go on and post a question or post a challenge that they're dealing with, and they're able to look at solutions and possible answers for those questions.
Well, I mean, it's in the name, right? Peace of mind.
Yes.
So what would you say separates you from other wedding planners?
I would say just the fact that we're able to offer wait staff, which also helps with the planning process. A lot of catering companies might just say that you can have catered food from them, but you can only pick up and drop off. So we offer that as an extension of our services as well.
And Ryan, what I love, and I love that we're having a panel, so many different things. Ryan, what do you think this is going to be bringing to those planning?
Well, especially inside of Tucson, it has its own kind of style in comparison to maybe even other cities or other states. So inside of that style, it's awesome because a lot of the professionals have worked at the venues already. So they can help answer questions, they can give a little bit of guidance, maybe even say, hey, you might want to do your ceremony over here because that's where the sunset's going to be at this time of year. Something along those lines. So it makes a big difference.
And talk about being ahead of the curve. This actually just went live, right, Mike, at the beginning of this show at 11
Beginning
o'clock.
of this broadcast, it is live, so we formally would like to invite any brides and grooms planning their wedding in Tucson to join us right now, as we'd love to be able to hear from them and hear their stories, share their experiences with them.
Well, I love
love
that
it.
the whole panel's come. Thank you all for joining us today.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you for having us.
And to plan your perfect wedding, you can call 586-4581 or log on to TucsonWeddingConnection.com.